Hey everyone, and welcome back to Conversational English. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Taylor. Thanks for joining us today. We're here to help you learn English through natural conversation.
Today, we're talking about something we all do regularly, shopping. Whether you love it or hate it, we all need to buy things.
Exactly. And shopping can be really different depending on where you live or what you're buying. So, Ethan, what's your relationship with shopping like? Are you someone who enjoys it?
Oh man, it really depends on what kind of shopping we're talking about. Grocery shopping? I actually don't mind it. I kind of have a routine. I make a shopping list, I stick to it, get in and get out. And
Very efficient.
But clothes shopping? That's a whole different story. I hate trying things on. I hate crowded stores. I hate not being able to find my size.
Oh, I'm totally the opposite. I love browsing through stores, especially clothing stores. I could spend hours just looking at different styles and trying things on.
Really? Hours?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I go window shopping just for fun. I don't even need to buy anything. I just enjoy seeing what's new, what's on sale, what's trending.
That's interesting. So you actually enjoy the process itself, not just getting what you need.
Exactly. For me, shopping can be like entertainment. But what about online shopping? How do you feel about that?
Online shopping is perfect for someone like me. I can compare prices easily, read reviews, and I don't have to deal with crowds or pushy salespeople.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, I can shop in my pajamas at midnight if I want to. The only downside is you can't try before you buy, and sometimes returning things is a hassle.
Right, and shipping costs can add up too. I do like online shopping for certain things, but I still prefer going to the store for clothes and shoes. I need to feel the fabric.
That makes sense. So let's talk about the actual shopping process. When you go grocery shopping, Taylor, what's your approach?
Well, I always start by checking what I have at home first. Then I make a list organized by sections of the store: produce, dairy, meat, pantry items.
Smart, very organized.
I try to stick to my budget, but sometimes I see something on clearance or a special offer and I can't resist. Do you ever use coupons?
I use digital coupons on my phone sometimes, but I'm terrible with paper coupons. I always forget them at home or they expire before I use them.
Huh, yeah, that happens to me too. What about shopping for special occasions, like when you need to buy a gift for someone?
Gift shopping is stressful for me. I never know what to get people, and I always wait until the last minute. Then I'm rushing around trying to find something that doesn't look like I just grabbed it off the shelf.
Oh no, I actually love gift shopping. I keep a list throughout the year of things people mention they want or need. Then, when birthdays or holidays come around, I'm prepared.
Wow, you're so much better at this than me. What about impulse buying? Do you ever buy things you don't really need?
Guilty as charged, especially at the checkout line. You know how they put all those little items right by the register? Candy, magazines, travel-sized products.
Oh, yeah, they do that on purpose.
Exactly. It's a marketing strategy. They know people get bored waiting in line and start looking around. Before you know it, you've added 5 things you don't need to your cart.
That's so true. And don't get me started on those buy two, get one free deals. I end up buying things just because it seems like a good deal, even if I only needed one.
Right. Or when stores say limited time only or while supplies last, it creates this sense of urgency.
Speaking of different shopping experiences, what about shopping in other countries? Have you ever done that, Taylor?
Oh, that's always an adventure. I remember shopping at a local market when I was traveling in Europe. Everything was so different. The way people interacted with vendors, the payment methods, even what was considered polite.
Yeah, bargaining is normal in some places, but rude in others.
Exactly. And the currency conversion in your head while you're shopping, that's always fun. You think you're getting a great deal, and then you realize you just spent way more than you planned.
Huh, yeah, math gets harder when you're excited about shopping. Before we wrap up, let's talk about one more thing: shopping with other people. Are you a solo shopper, or do you like company?
I love shopping with friends. It's more fun, and they can give you honest opinions. Plus, they might notice things you miss or talk you out of buying something you'll regret later.
That's true. Having a second opinion is valuable. Though I have to admit, I'm usually the friend who says, "Do you really need another pair of shoes?"
And I'm probably the friend buying the shoes. But hey, we all have our shopping personalities, right?
Before we finish, let's talk about something that affects everyone's shopping: budgets. Taylor, how do you manage your shopping budget?
Oh, that's a great topic. I try to set aside a specific amount each month for different categories: groceries, clothes, entertainment. I use a budgeting app to track my spending.
That's smart. I'm more of an envelope budgeting person. I allocate cash for different expenses. It's harder to overspend when you can physically see the money running out.
I can see how that would work, but I'm so used to paying with cards or my phone now. Speaking of phones, have you tried any shopping apps that help you save money?
Oh, yeah. There are apps that scan barcodes and compare prices across different stores. And some stores have their own apps with exclusive deals and digital coupons.
Right. And cashback apps are pretty popular too. You scan your receipts and get money back on certain purchases. It's not a lot, but it adds up over time.
Definitely. Now, we've talked about regular stores, but what about different shopping venues, like outlet malls, thrift stores, or farmers markets? Do you shop at places like that?
I love thrift stores. You can find such unique pieces, and it's much more affordable. Plus, it's better for the environment to buy secondhand. Outlet malls are great too. Designer brands at lower prices.
And farmers markets are amazing for fresh local produce. You're supporting local businesses and usually getting better quality food. Speaking of the environment, that's becoming a bigger consideration for many shoppers, isn't it?
Absolutely. More people are thinking about sustainable shopping, buying less but better quality items that last longer, choosing brands with eco-friendly practices, bringing reusable bags.
That's a good point. And when you do need to return something, it's worth knowing the store's return policy beforehand. Some places have really generous policies, while others are more strict about time limits or condition requirements.
True, and good customer service makes such a difference. When staff are helpful and knowledgeable, it makes the whole shopping experience so much better. What about seasonal shopping? Do you change your shopping habits throughout the year?
Oh, definitely. I try to shop end-of-season sales for clothes, buying winter coats in spring, summer clothes in fall, and holiday shopping. That's a whole different beast. The crowds, the rush, the pressure to find the perfect gifts.
Black Friday is intense. Some people love the thrill of hunting for deals, but I prefer Cyber Monday. All the sales with none of the crowds. Although, honestly, sales happen so frequently now that you don't really need to wait for specific days.
That's true. One last thing I wanted to mention: shopping etiquette. Simple things like not blocking aisles, being polite to cashiers, and cleaning up after yourself if you try things on. These small courtesies make everyone's experience better.
Absolutely. And putting things back where you found them if you decide not to buy them, it's all about being considerate of other shoppers and the people who work there.
Well, I think we've really covered shopping from every angle today. From budgeting and technology to environmental considerations and etiquette, our listeners have gotten a comprehensive look at shopping culture and vocabulary.
We really have. And I hope our listeners remember that shopping is not just about buying things. It's a social and cultural experience that can tell you a lot about a place and its people.
That's such a great point. For our English learners out there, shopping is actually a fantastic way to practice the language. You have to read signs, ask questions, negotiate prices sometimes, and interact with salespeople. It's real-world English practice.
Exactly. So next time you go shopping, try to use some of the vocabulary and phrases we discussed today. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. Thanks for joining us for this extended conversation about shopping. And remember to keep practicing your English in everyday situations.
And don't forget, we'll be back next week with a brand new topic and more opportunities to practice your conversational English skills.
That's right. Next week, we'll be exploring the topic of hobbies and free time activities, another great way to practice English and learn about different cultures. Until then, happy shopping, and as always, keep up the great work with your English learning journey. Take care, everyone.
Goodbye for now, and see you next time on Conversational English.
And thank you to all our listeners who've been following our Conversational English series. Your support and feedback mean everything to us, and we love hearing about your English learning progress. Keep up the fantastic work, and don't forget to subscribe.
And remember, you can always reach out to us with your questions and comments. We love hearing from you. Until next week, keep practicing and keep learning. Bye, everyone.